Breaking news confirmed: Jesse Irvine and Gabe Tardio, a couple. We double his age, and here's an interesting perspective.
He beat Ben Johns down at Cape Coral.
Yep.
I think he's a real deal.
It's not that you're that good. It's just that you're athletic.
Pickleball is the Wild West out there, man. Pro pickleball, they don't care.
There was a rumor that John May did better at the men's doubles finals.
Welcome back to another episode of the Southern Pickleball Podcast. As always, I'm everyone's favorite 4-4 duper Corin, and I am joined here by my co-host and co-founder of Southern Pickleball, Mark Spackman. Also today, special treat, we have our pro pickleball correspondent back, Zach Deutsch.
I don't know if I would call me the pro pickleball correspondent anymore. My picks were awful.
Picks were awful. You didn't get us the info we wanted. We'll get right to that. This is going to be our PPA Bristol recap show. So we're going to let you know all the things we learned from Bristol, go back over our picks with the actual winners. I don't think any of us did that good, and just have a good old time. So, Zach, you mentioned it. Your picks were terrible. You had the worst picks. We almost fired you because there's a couple things. Before we get into the picks, though, there is one thing that our pro pickleball drama guy, and I can't call you that anymore because you're not giving us the good drama, forgot to mention. We had a little tidbit last week that Jesse Irvine and Gabe Tardio,
I think our pro pickleball correspondent called it like a mother-son,
yeah.
And then I tried to say no, like big sister, little brother. No, Mark, it's mother-son, sort of like Lee.
Either way, either comparison doesn't really work in this instance.
This just in, breaking news confirmed: Jesse Irvine and Gabe Tardio, a couple. And for those of you who don't know, because I know Jessie looks great, she looks young. She doesn't look her age. She's 36 years old. And Gabe Tardio is 18, 19?
19.
Which one? 19 years old. So she's basically double his age. And here's an interesting perspective. She's known him likely since he was 14 or 15.
Well, Gabe did come over. I think he was one of the top tennis players in Bolivia and came over here when he's 14. So I was going to try to go the other way, that he's probably been living on his own since he's 14. So he's very mature for his age.
Sure.
Maybe. I was going to try to, it was interesting. When I was told by somebody that watched our podcast that he was like, they're dating. And I was like, no way.
That's just rumors.
That's just not. There's no way. There was a sighting at the Hard Rock Hotel in Bristol coming out of the pool, and it's real. So I don't know. I don't know that we're gonna get to where we're talking about the love life of a bunch of kids. I'm sure when they're traveling the country, making lots of money, there's a lot more romance than we talk. But it is. I mean, you got Anna Bright with Hayden
Patrick win.
That's still a thing?
Yeah.
Word on the street, that's still a thing. There was the Alshon and ALW thing. I mean, pickleball is the Wild West out there, man. Pro pickleball, they don't care.
Riley Newman with God knows who.
Yeah, and then you have, the breakup with, Hunter and Paris. And, evidently, I mean, I don't know.
I heard there was
a rumor that maybe
John
May did better than just making it to the mixed doubles final this week, or the men's doubles final. So I don't know. But anyway, enough with all that. I mean, we're not here. We won't be able to go to the PPA tournaments anymore if we talk about all that. So
that's true. Just want to let Zach know that he is fired from being the drama guy.
If you're going to be the pro pickleball correspondent, we don't just want good picks. We want the inside scoop too.
I'll do better. I promise.
So let's hop right into it then. Women's singles. As I said, Paris Todd's to lose. I think, Mark, here you had Leah Jansen. Always a good pick. Wasn't the right pick. Always a good pick. And Zach, the most wild of them all, wanted to make a moment, I guess.
She had a tough week. Zoe Wang. Tough week.
How many games did she win?
I don't know if she won any.
Exactly. She might have won one, but didn't go very far. I did say it
was going to be Zoe versus Paris in the final, though.
You don't get half credit. This is not one of those schools. You picked Zoe Wong, and let me tell you, that was absolutely a bust. The biggest bust of all busts. You also said, if I'm not mistaken, Jelena Ingram to make a long run, pretty sure she was out in the first round.
She was out in the first round.
Out in the first round.
And who won?
Paris Todd.
All right, Paris Todd the champ.
Said.
Yeah, not too surprising, especially with no Anna Lee. Caitlin, she went up against Caitlin Christian, who, game one, Caitlin Christian won. Or no, I'm sorry, game one, Caitlin Christian was up. Paris Todd came back. She won both games 12-10.
All that matters is you won. I hate to cut you off. Mark's yawning over here. He hates singles. He especially hates women's singles.
I don't blame you.
So, but then we'll go over then to men's singles real quick. I picked Christian Alshon. He was beat by the surprise of the tournament. He was beat by the guy who won, actually. Mark picked Donald Young. So we love Donald, but that was about as good as your Zoe Wang.
I got the Falcons to win the Super Bowl this year too. Yeah. So
still got the Braves somehow to win the World Series. I'm sure.
Yeah, they're gonna come back and battle back. Hey, that was my pick. So who that was? Young kid, 17-year-old John Lucian.
Goins, yeah.
Johnny G, run. Baby.
Johnny G.
He's fantastic. There was about 17 fans left in the stands after the mixed doubles final to watch him play. But yeah.
Hey, good for him. And then Zach, who'd you have picked?
I had Hunter.
So none of us on that one. Fair enough. I don't think anyone in the world picked that kid to win, and good for him.
But he beat Ben Johns down at Cape Coral.
Yep.
Now, so I think he's a real deal.
Yeah, I think he's legitimized. I do. Yeah.
So
apparently that's all you got to do to get a PPA contract these days is beat Ben Johns in singles and they'll sign you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, good old Alexander Crum.
I think I'm gonna start playing. I want to play you in singles sometime here soon, Corin. What's the over under on that if we play singles against each other? How many points do you think I can get?
2.
No, you might beat me.
A game to 15. How many can I get?
You
3.
might beat me.
That's you. You don't think I can get more than 3, Zach?
No, he might win. If you look at, I think my singles record on Duper is like 7-30. I suck. I'm terrible.
I think I can get 7.
Yeah, at least.
You're not.
Listen, I might come out 8-0 to start, but those last 8 points are going to take me a long time.
I think the only way that you get points, Mark, and this is no offense to you, is that Corin just absolutely misses his shots.
I'm not that good, man.
It's not that you're that good. It's just that you're athletic.
It's just I'm that bad.
Yeah, even worse. You're not that good. Mark just stinks.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to it.
I've only played singles like 3 times ever, so
I still think
I could take 8 points. Let's try to do that this week. I'm gonna start playing.
All right, we can do that. We can do that. But before Zach hurts, more feelings out here. Let's move on to mixed doubles. I had ALW and Ben Johns, but I'm going to say that my pick was wrong because I had ALW and Ben Johns not losing a single game, and they actually went to 5 in the finals. Mark here had Andre Descu and Anna Bright, and I believe Zach also had Andre Descu and Anna Bright.
I did.
And they went down to who there, Zachary?
They went down to the team that Ben and Anna Lee played in the finals. JW and Georgia.
Always great games. ALW, Ben Johns, JW and Georgia. It seems like it always goes to 5 as well.
Well, one thing that was interesting, I was courtside for that match for them. Amazing how they play and hit the ball. JW is just one of my favorite players, just how calm and control, his control of his paddle. But I don't know if they talked about in the broadcast, but what happened was the side was so important. Each team won the game when they were on the side closest to the – and so it flip-flopped back and forth. And then when it got to the 5th game, Ben and Anna Lee on the side that had been the good side for everybody took all 6 points. And so they were at the turn, they were up 6-0. It was pretty close after that, but it was just like they couldn't overcome that. So,
wow.
It really made me realize how important that choice of side is that sometimes goes overlooked.
Yeah, I think sometimes we say it, but I don't know how much of us actually believe it. Like, oh, man, nobody's lost on that side today. Nobody's lost on that side.
And I would have really liked to know. I don't know what it was about the side, if it was that you had the big LED screen versus the smaller in the stands, or if it was the sun or, what it was, but obviously the side was a factor. Yeah, I guess I got it wrong. To be honest, I knew Ben and Anna Lee were going to win it, but it's just so freaking boring picking them every week.
Yeah, I mean, but if you want to win, you pick the winners,
So, all right, so I'm 0 for 3.
I'm also 3.
I'm gonna say I'm 1.5 for 3. 2 for 3 for those of you out there listening. All right, so let's move on then to women's doubles.
2 for 3 out of that. You missed both the singles, right?
No, I got Paris. Yeah.
Oh, you did. Oh,
I did.
You are 2 for 3. All right, 2 for 3.
New pro pickleball correspondent Corin Duginski at your service. All right, women's doubles. I think we probably I could see Zach picking someone else. I can't exactly remember who Zach picked. I know he likes to be different, but I know Mark and I both had Anna Squared, Anna Lee Waters, Anna Bright. Who else?
I kind of had Anna Squared, but I also said that the contender that could win.
What does kind of mean?
The contender that could win was Georgia and Rachel, who they ended up playing in the final. I thought I thought Georgia and Rachel would actually be a very good team to counter Anna Lee and Anna Bright, and they got swept. So
let me ask you this: you guys both like sports betting. I don't know if I can say that. I just did though. What odds would you have to not take Anna and Anna to win the whole thing?
Oh wow! I was just thinking that Zach really needed to start picking chalk on these things, or he's not going to be the pro pickleball correspondent anymore. But man, what kind of odds? I mean, I would have, even if you had it at like minus 1,200 on the money line, Anna Lee. And
they haven't lost. They haven't lost. Haven't lost.
I would have taken that in a heartbeat. So I'm just not sure. I think that's one of the challenges with it right now is how big would you have to make that line? And we're not talking about just on a match. We're talking like to win
the whole tournament.
The tournament.
Yeah.
Negative $1 million, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Anna Lee and Anna Bright have not lost a single game playing with each other says a lot, and I'm pretty sure the stat on Saturday was that throughout the entire tournament up until they made, or on Friday, up until they made the semifinals, they'd only given up 7 points all day.
Wow. I mean, she was amazing. I got to see her, play. It was just, I don't know. I might take Anna Lee for Heisman. What's the odds on Anna Lee for the Heisman Trophy?
I don't know, but she should win it. That's a good point.
It is very easy to say. Obviously, everybody knows Anna Lee Waters is the number 1 women's player in the world. But I think that if you look at women's doubles, just strictly the women's doubles rankings, it's quite easy to say that Anna Bright is the number 2.
Yeah, overall. I would agree. And I would also agree Anna Lee Waters, number 1. I would say she's probably the best pickleball player in the world. I don't mean that she can beat Ben John straight up. I mean this in the way that Serena Williams was the greatest tennis player in the world at her, at what she's playing, right? So
but I'm curious, Zach. I think we all agree with you. Anna Lee 1, Anna Bright 2. But who's 3?
It's got to be Georgia Johnson.
I don't think it's Georgia.
Even though I think if it wasn't for Anna Lee, we would all be talking about what a young phenom that Georgia is. But who's your number 3, Zach?
Tyra. Tyra Black is my number 3. Tyra Black has had success with Anna Bright, Georgia Johnson, Paris Todd. She's won gold medals with all 3 of them. Georgia has only won a gold in women's with Tyra.
Y'all just give Catherine no respect.
No, I think Catherine's good. I don't think that's Tyra. I think when she plays with the right partner, she's a very good player. I think Georgia Johnson is, this is what I'll say. If you're not playing with Anna Lee or Anna Bright, I think probably Georgia Johnson's a very popular 3rd pick. I do think probably Catherine Parento is also a very popular 3rd pick. I don't think Tyra Black's the most popular 3rd pick. I'm sure she's down there 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or something.
Yeah.
But,
all great players.
I like Catherine. I just do feel like a lot of her success was.
I'm sure she's going to sleep easier tonight knowing that you like her. She's got your endorsement.
I feel like a lot of her success was the fact that she was attached to Annalie.
Yeah, that's everybody. I mean, even Annalie.
Well, that's the bad thing. I mean,
mom.
they talk about it. That's the thing. If you play with Annalie or Ben, I mean, there's so much pressure because if you win, it's all because of them. If you lose, it's all because of you. So
next, yep.
Yeah. So
brutal.
All right. So what we got next?
We're going over to men's doubles. Mark, you had Hayden Patrick Quinn and Federico Stackschrud. I believe Zach and I had the same pick.
I had Andre and J Dub.
Correct. We had the same one. Of course, everyone was wrong. We should have known better. We were trying to be trendy.
Should have known there was going to be a couple of old guys playing at the end.
My goodness.
McGuffin and Matt Wright battling it out to try to get to the finals.
Let's talk about it, huh? I mean, JMV and Matt Wright in the finals for one. Max Friedman and Tyson McGuffin going a long ways. I mean, it was a good tournament in that regard.
Riley and Jay.
Riley and Jay, yeah.
I mean, it was like a throwback tournament. I mean, it was like Riley, Jay, Matt Wright, Tyson. They all made the semifinals.
I have to be honest. I so wanted to see Matt versus Riley in the finals after Riley dropping Matt to see, It
would have been so fun.
I was just lucky I was able to watch some matches while I was there playing, but it was interesting. The Matt Wright, Jame against Hayden and Federico, all the trash talking, all that, they got to the third game. Anna Bright came over. She was, sort of off to the side of the court, giving H, she was calling them some cheering on, and then it seemed like that picked them up there for a minute. Then all of a sudden you got Lucy coming around on the other side, cheering on her man, But, I've always heard about, like, Matt's chirping or whatever, but one of the things he said one time when he was talking to Jame that I thought was just clever was he said, how'd he say it? He goes, there's only one player over there right now that we have to worry about, and he's not playing that good right now. Let's do this. And he was talking, and I was like, in one comment, he managed to criticize both of them.
The whole thing.
Yeah, so, but it was cool. And then he started getting the finger wag going and, all that. But, yeah, though.
It's fun. All-time trash talker,
that guy. One thing you
can
say about Matt Wright is that he will never lose that competitive edge about him. I mean, he's 48.
48 and an all-time.
He's supposed to be on the senior tour, and he's out here telling these guys what's up.
What I couldn't understand, Zach, was like him and Jame were wearing the same white crew socks basically, and Jame's looked like they were cool athletic socks, and he's out there playing, and Matt looked like he was getting ready to go cut some grass. I didn't know why. I mean, I just felt like he's the same thing. But
and credit to the guy. He's never been swayed by money. He's never been swayed by sponsor. He's held like the same two sponsors for like his entire pickleball career. Whatever that Penguin clothing manufacturer is, and Onyx. And I mean,
that was the crazy.
The fact he's using an Onyx paddle is ridiculous, and he's playing well with it. It just goes to show, though, when you're really good, it doesn't.
But that
really
whole
matter.
year, again, I mean, not been swayed by money. The reason he's playing with that paddle is because of money. The reason he's even playing pickleball,
you gotta imagine,
is because of money.
He's probably been approached multiple times throughout the past few years. So
you're saying he's turned down better offers to play with that paddle?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I
can't imagine.
You don't think Yola or Franklin or
a 50-year-old man?
No.
He's a. What do you mean? He's a top 20 male pro on the tour. Why wouldn't paddle companies approach him and offer him deals?
Yes, he might be off the tour soon. Well, granted, I mean, he's just in the finals, so goodbye him. I mean,
he's not going to be off the tour. He just signed a new. That was a huge conversation revolving around.
Hey, well, on the flip side, when he's playing Tyson was all decked out, big Skechers on the front, got the great Skechers deal. I so wanted Tyson to win that match. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of his.
Yeah.
The moment just was, I think, a little big for Freeman at the end, but man, what a player! But at the end, he just had a couple of mistakes that didn't get him to the finals. And then I really wanted Tyson to win that bronze match because, him and Riley used to play together too. Another player that I don't know how that went down, but I assume Riley probably moved on.
Riley's dumping everybody.
But I don't know. That was back when Tyson was a thing. I mean, who knows how that went down? I don't know. But but it was really cool. That was exciting to see the names. I think it was it made me think there's a big future for the senior pro pickleball tour because I tell you, when Tyson and Matt were out there against each other, there was a lot of love coming from the stands. And there was also like a cool chemistry and camaraderie between them that they just seemed like they were having fun playing each other and putting on a show.
That will be exciting. We're actually signing a petition now. Zach's in on it too. He doesn't know it, but he is, to lower the age of senior pro.
Yeah,
just so we can get those guys on
40, there. Started at 40,
super seniors.
Go up a year, yeah.
Well, it's actually interesting that, to go back to your comment, Corin, about how Matt might not be on the pro tour much longer, a big thing that revolved around this Bristol PPA was the fact that all of these pros were signing new contracts with the PPA. And Matt Wright is one of them. He signed a new 3-year deal. That's according to good old Jimmy over at King of the Court. He's been posting all of the pros that have been signing new deals. Interestingly enough, Ben and Ali, not signed yet. Tyson, most players are signing 3-year deals. Tyson only signed 2. He only signed a 2-year deal.
Oh, that is interesting. I mean, with these new deals,
those are kind of like legacy contracts, like Chuck Liddell getting a lifetime deal for UFC.
True. I mean, somebody like Tyson might have a little more tread on the tires. Obviously not as a top 5, but I wonder if it's because he wants to see how this cycle goes. And then
all of these contracts
go again on the next cycle, right?
All of these contracts are for the new format of pay as far as like prize money. So, but a lot of people are speculating that Tyson only signed a 2-year deal because it might be coming to the end of the pro pickleball playing.
Yeah, I'm sure they got made enough money.
Well, they still fill up the stands when he plays.
Yeah, love watching them. But speaking of some of these guys, Matt Wright, perfect example. A lot of upsets this weekend. My favorite upset, Anwar versus Gabe Tardio in singles, and Anwar takes it. He's a guy that he's down here. He's in the Southeast. He still plays some of these.
Played in the Kitchen Open last year. We ran in Southern Pickleball,
and he's around all the local courts. I mean, he'll help. If anybody wants to get coaching, he'll do it. He shows up. His girlfriend plays. He shows up to her tournaments and it coaches both the players. And he's very involved in amateur pickleball still. And I mean, just how cool is that? He beat Gabe Tardio in singles. What are some other big upsets there? Is that?
Well, I just want to throw in real quick, if I can, for that. Shout out to Anwar. If you're in there, you can get coaching because he actually was courtside when Kyle and I were playing on Saturday, and we were at about 6-5. Took a timeout. He gave a little suggestion, and we followed his suggestion, and it was like 15-6. We were done with the win.
Hey.
So it was right on point. So I was just really impressed with his vision.
His on-court knowledge is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, he really understands the strategies of the game.
Yeah, and then he won a game in mixed doubles, too. Won a match in mixed doubles.
Yeah.
Before playing. He got the chance to play against Ben and Anna Lee.
Yeah, and he got the double pickle, but that's all right.
Well, he was just talking about how different that was, and how great they were. But, yeah, so that was big, having local. We had Anwar. We had Samantha Buick.
Yes. Made it to the pro women's singles main draw.
She was number 1 out of qualifiers.
Yeah, took a game off Elena Jansen. Couldn't come up with it at the end, but was very close.
Yeah, Jada
Minifield and Kentaro. They won the first game, got a withdrawal game 2, made it into the round of 32, and came up against a really good team, and Alhuni and Jeannie Irakina, but I mean, how cool is that?
Where does it all start? Playing Southern Pickleball locally?
But
just a reminder, Southern Pickleball, all ages, all skill levels. So, it's not pro stuff. You can just come out if you're playing for fun. But I'm sorry I interrupted. You're going to ask Zach some big questions.
Oh, yeah. What was what do you think the biggest upsets of the weekend were?
All right. This might be a little bit out there, but just like my picks were, my favorite run of the entire weekend was Mark and Kyle. I watched every match. I watched every single match. Mark was on fire.
fire.
He was on fire the whole tournament.
Best player on the court on a court full of 20-year-olds.
At 9 hours, 9 hours from start to finish. They would have. I'm confident they would have won that bronze medal match if Kyle didn't start cramping up.
I just couldn't believe it was Kyle that was cramping instead of me.
How funny!
I was, after I saw, because like I said, I watched match 1 all the way to the bronze medal match. I was like, dang, Mark's gonna need an IV tonight. He's gonna need to get hooked up. But the fact that these guys, they solely they saw Mark, they were like, okay, this is the guy that we got to go. Big mistake. That was my favorite. Mistake. That was my favorite run of the whole weekend. I watched, like I said, I watched every single match. Mark, I'm so impressed that you were able to hang around. I know that was not the easiest task to try and maneuver around these 20 and 30-year-olds, and I mean, you guys,
and the 11-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the match that you lost was against that 11-year-old. But Kyle said it was the best 11-year-old he's ever seen in his entire life. So.
He won gold, so he must have been.
Yeah, tip is out. There is a great IV play, so I actually didn't have to get the IV after. I got the IV the day before, which was amazing. So I went and had the bag of fluid the day before on Friday, it was a lot of fun, but I was targeted a lot that day. That's amazing.
Yeah, well,
some age discrimination.
It was funny. My wife and I were watching, like we would watch in the car when we were going. We did watch every day. Zach was keeping everybody updated, and even she was impressed. She's like, "Man, I think Mark's better than you." And I was like, "Right now, he probably is. He's on fire." But we also, we're talking about how funny it is that they kept targeting you, even though you were killing them, and it's like. Mentally, right? Like subconsciously, you don't go to the nice, fit, strong-looking 26-year-old or 27-year-old, however Kyle is. You keep going to Mark, even though he's drilling you, and you just like.
But how many times does that really happen too? I mean, even like in a mixed match, sometimes we stereotype and we're going after the lady overall, even though she's the better player, or like I mean, Kyle's a physical specimen, right?
Yeah, he is. When he gets big on you,
athletic and all that. But I don't know. It was a lot of fun.
It was fun
that day.
Great tournament. I mean, a lot of upsets in the pro. Great runs for all our friends and the amateur. So Zach, what's next? What should we be watching for? In the pro,
the next 2 weeks are MLP playoffs. So this upcoming weekend is MLP San Diego. So the bottom seeds, not 1 through 4, but 5 through 10, are facing off to go see who is going to advance to the MLP Championships, which is in New York in 2 weeks. And then after that, the next PPA is going to be in Las Vegas, August 27th through 31st. But one special shout out, I'm sure that at some point during the podcast run, we'll talk about it. But there is a tournament coming up. I believe it's in Sacramento. It's Sacramento. It's the Vintage Open. So
yes,
all the players gotta play with wooden paddles, which is going to be super exciting. I think it's going to be interesting. Playing field super well. But yeah, so MLP playoffs for the next 2 weeks, and then back to PPA. PPA for the rest of the year. There won't be any more MLP until next year. So PPA beginning at the end of August.
Real quick, who you got? What team's going to win MLP?
Oh, goodness. I think that the championship is going to come down to the Dallas Flash versus the LA Mad Drops.
Interesting.
That is JW, Georgia, Tyra, and Augie Ga. And then LA team. Mad Drops is Catherine, Jackie Kawamoto, Ben Johns, and Hunter Johnson.
It's a great team. Got any predictions? MLP champions? Give me the St. Louis Shock. Shout out Chase Mason.
Oh, yeah, it's his team.
Yeah, it's his team. Yep.
Yeah, no. No predictions.
This is why Mark is not our pro pickleball correspondent, and we bring in Zachary. Thank you, Zach, for everything. Looking forward to the Wood Paddle Open. Or the Vintage Open with wooden paddles. I wonder if that's going to count towards Duper. It shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm more interested in will there be any new romances that start at the.
Oh, I'm sure there will, and I'll tell you who's not going to give us information, Zach. But once again, thank you, Zach. We appreciate it, and we will. I'm sure we'll talk to you soon for some more updates.
Sounds great. Look forward to talking to you guys again, and thanks again for having me on.
Always, thank you.
It was good having Zach, but 36 and 18, no 6-14. That's a little weird.
Yeah, true. It's cut the world, that pickleball world.
Hey, I mean,
sometimes
you gotta lock those partners up.
What do they call it? Grooming? She groomed? I can't say that. All right, thank you. That was another episode of the Southern Pickleball Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know. Do you have any romances that are really big in age? Don't tell us that. We don't want to know.
No.
Don't tell us that. But comment something else. Let us know the biggest upsets. Let us know what you're looking forward to in the pro pickleball space. And as always, once again, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys. See you next week.